Queen is disgusting. I think it's unbelievable. You talk about the behaviour of a nation. Allow me to say what I mean. Allow me to explain. Right, allow me to defend our royal
She's
family.
black trash. Not all racist black piece of shit. Disgusting fat fucking black piece of shit.
Piers, okay? I just, every route you've just given the last hour, it's honestly.
You should kick a fat ass out of the UK.
You're about to do the same thing. I'm giving you the platform. You talk about the interview. You trash me every time you come on. You trash me every time you come on, which is exactly the thing you accuse me of doing. If you've got something to say about the interview, say it.
Let me finish. You bring out coverage about Meghan and Harry on their wedding day and the engagement, but conveniently forget to show the coverage before they got engaged, between the engagement and the marriage. So you conveniently forget that Prince Harry in November 2016 talked about the racist undertones of the media. You conveniently forget all of that to paint this picture that all was rosy and hunky-dory. Nonsense. And then you are lording over the Queen. Listen, by all means, let's applaud the Queen when she does something right. But when she does something wrong, we need to call her out.
What did she do wrong? What did she do wrong?
Grandmother, let me finish. What kind of grandmother will be so close to her grandson Harry, but then not use her power and influence as Queen to protect them from the racist media coverage?
Are you talking about?
Don't want the family as any race.
This country. You're a black man. Is this country racist? You know the royal family well. You've met many of them. Is the royal family racist?
I could only speak from my experience. I personally, my time, the loads of invitation, visiting the royal family, visit Buckingham Palace, charity engagement with Prince Harry and other members of the royal family, and the way I have been treated up to date by the general public in Britain, I could never say that.
So when you hear that, you hear Meghan Markle in particular characterise the royal family as a racist
Black trash.
what is your
Fat
reaction to
fucking
that?
fat ass.
My personal reaction is, I don't believe it because I never experienced it. I went to the palace on numerous occasions where the audience is quite diverse. Everyone is happy and having a good time. And the royal family, yeah, I mean, for me personally, I never seen it, never experienced it.
Perspective, but you would also acknowledge that if somebody who had come into the royal family had an experience that she felt either with the press had tones of racism, or the way that her son or her children were being spoken about had tones of racism, you would want those allegations to be taken seriously, would you not?
Well, that's in any walks of life. Anything like that, it should be dealt with. But I don't think it should be dealt with in the public.
Should we have a listen to that part of the interview? Because it clearly is, from our discussions, the most incendiary part of the interview. Let's have a listen. Johnson, it feels like we need to know more about that conversation and what happened.
Me, again, I don't believe that happened. If it happened and they feel free to talk about it, like, bring up the topic, why then trash. They don't explain it? Well, who said it? Where did it happen? I don't believe it. Personally, I don't
so
believe
what was the context? We don't have the context. There are many families in this country who are biracial, where one parent's white, one parent's black. You don't think that those families have honest, sincere discussions about, what colour the babies may be? It's